Now, like I tell you, when someone is telling you a story, right, there's more to the story than they write out initially, right? Why, right? Because if there's details missing, right, like how did Eve know, right, which tree, not to eat of, and told the serpent it was the tree in the middle of the garden, right? God never said to Adam where that tree, the tree of knowledge, was located, right? Did he? No. Read the story. You can't embellish it, right? But you can't change those facts missing from it, right? But if you interpret it from what you got, right, there's also only one real answer of who could have told her that which she told the serpent, right? Now, when did God tell Adam that? Before she was made. When did the serpent tempt Eve? Day 7, right? Yes. The second chapter opens with day 7, right? And gives you a kind of out of order telling, right? Yeah. Chapter 1's clean cut from day 1 to day 6, right? Day 7 has to include day 6 and day 7, right? Because they were both made in day 6, not day 7. So if 1,000 years equals a day to God, right, that's your problem, right? That's your denial. That's your sin. And that's why we're dying and going to hell, right? You understand, right? You're not worthy to see it from God's perspective of time, right? Or Adam would have died 24 hours later if he meant in that single day, right? Which is an earth day, right? And not live 930 years after he ate as well. See, there's clues to answer these questions in the Bible. But you think you can tell people they bit into an apple type fruit, right? And that's what made them aware they were naked and not ashamed, right? That don't make sense, right? Because, see, no matter how many pieces of fruit I bite into, right? And I've ate an apple or two, right? They have nothing to do with sex. They don't even make me naked and ashamed when I eat a piece of fruit, right? But I know what can. Sex. Now, like with the Comcast girl, I don't know what happened during the 20 minutes she was supposed to be fixing the TV. Right. Why? Here's the problem there. Only 3 things can happen, right? 1, I'm undressed when she shows up. 2, I gotta answer the door when she knocks on the door, right? After that, right, I don't know, right? So what happened, right? I lost 20 minutes of time with her too, like with the girl at the salon, right? Where I lost an hour with her, right? So I gotta figure it out either way. See what I mean? Right. Both situations, right, made me know something was off with the encounter with both women. You never told me you were 15. Not to my memory. Quit lying, right? You and your dad, or you or your dad. I don't know which it is. And the whole store's lying with you, right? They're your employees, right? And they all look like they came over from Vietnam. And they all look like they would owe you something, right, if you brought them from Vietnam. And that's called debt slavery in the Bible. And it's a crime in America, right? Do what you want. You know, I wasn't even interested in her if she was your daughter either, unless you interfered with it, right? Or she thought she had to take matters into her own hands when I finally went out there, right? And that's your fault, not mine. Grow up and be a man, Vietnamese. Be a man. Quit being a kid. Quit acting like a schoolyard bully. You're supposed to be older than me, probably by a little bit. At least a few years. Act like it. Now, so there's only two things that can happen. Right. Either I went to the door half dressed like I was and let her in, right? Because on my way to get on some shorts, I yelled at her, right? I was in the bathroom and got to put on some shorts, right? You know what I mean? I'll be with you in a minute. And she said, oh, okay, don't worry about it. And I got confused, right? And opened the door and let her in. Half dressed, right, still. Just to let her on in, right? Right. And it went from there, right? And did I seduce her? I don't remember. Right. Why don't I remember, dear? You're the only one who's actually in the house. Right? What we do. I know, don't I? But I don't remember, right? Now, again, right? The other option is you got a weapon from the house and knock me out, right? Inside the house. Like a little stick or something on the ground, right? After the sex, right? But I don't remember your name because I'm sure I would be forwarded and explained, right? But now, you're the second girl I know I had sex with, but can't remember I had sex with, right? So that means I'm with 20 women total. Now, 19. Right. That's what I mean too, right? But it is a sin, right? If you do something wrong after the sex, right? See, if you do me wrong, right, after you consented, right, to the sex, right, you're causing me the amnesia and to wonder what happened, right? Right. If you hit me with one of the sticks in the room after the sex, that's how I know, right? But don't know. And that was the only way to explain it, right? But that sounds like a made-up story, so I also let it go, right? I can't prove that. I don't worry about that. It's over. I'm sorry, right? Bye. Did I get to bring the Jew? I don't know, right? But I'm sure I would talk about all that with you, whether we had sex or not, right? And you... What, right? The other option is someone knew you would come into this house, right? And showed up after you got here, right? They knocked me out, right? You waited in the van for 15 minutes because you can't leave, right? I opened the door to you at least, right? If I got dressed on the way to answer the door, right? Which is still part of the story, right? And let you in after that, right? That's the only other option, right? And then someone showed up and they blacked me out and said, eat, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm not accusing you, right, of anything. I just know from you and, you know, Comcast, right? What you told me after the affair. And I still forgive you if you consented and then repented, right? I understand. It was the heat of the moment, right? You got some big guy naked in front of you, right? Talking about sex and being mentally ill, and right? I know. Promising to make it feel good if you do. Did it? Right? But then don't remember it, and then don't remember it, right? Which can only be if you use one of the sticks or something to knock me out, right? Which was right there by the bathroom, I think. It was the black one, wasn't it? Now, I don't know how the girl at the salon blacked me out, but again, right? She had all the power too, right? Not me, not you. Well, I can understand I'm an intimidating looking guy, right? But at the same time, right? I would tell her she could say no too, right? Even the girl at the salon, once we're in the bathroom, I gotta say, now if you want to do this, we can do this. If you don't, we don't have to, right? I'm just trying to prove something to them. But I'm not sexually responding to you unless you want me to sexually respond to you, right? We still don't have to do nothing. But you don't mind, right? And I'm going in there thinking and believing he's 37, right? I know the Comcast girl has to be over 18, but I would ask for that to make sure. But with the Comcast girl, I think it was only once. But with the girl at the salon, I think it was 3 times we went in the bathroom. 3. But I still could have gotten both pregnant, but I don't know. And see, that's just to say I know something's going on, right? And trying to let it go, right? And admitting to it, right? That I might have startled her, right? But she still would have had to say yes. Right, and not no, and not no. And if she said no, I would offer to go put on my shorts, right? Which was the confusion briefly, right? I don't know. And I know it's kind of comical to her too. Uh-oh, Doja Cat. Can't say that ain't fine. Whoops. Okay, have a good day.